really don't know where any is, dear.
Go look in the bathroom, baby. I did not see this anywhere. It's these federal shells. There's a number on them. It should be easy.
We don't have any.
Baby, come here for a sec.
Yes.
I can't find these anywhere. I've tried federal, game globe, shot shells.
Shot, yeah. Which one?
That looks like my writing. So that's from the pier, and then it's the big sold onto the floor. So I can come in here, and then I would put normal ones on top, and then cut. Did we miss this, or?
We probably just. I probably should have. It might have been the stuff I should have sent it to him. I don't know. He may want it delivered, but I won't. I won't ship that. Maybe I can deliver this or something. Okay. Now,
My son responded to that lady that says we have these things shipped.
now I need to find my phone. Did I leave my phone sitting there?
Oh, that's fine. That's good.
Did you need to call me for something? I saw I missed a call from you.
Yes.
What did it do?
I'd probably talk to him real quick.
Okay. I'm doing knives today. And let me see if I can adjust that camera instead of just seeing the pile of knives that I have.
I said we still have these. Rod may be coming over next week, or you can pick up next time in Coeur d'Alene. Pretty expensive to ship and deal with sending ammo. Let me know.
Sounds like a plan, dear. You're the woman. Um,
We used to not charge people, and we just have all this shit sitting around without money. And we had paid all the consigners. And so it was like, it was a lot easier when Rod had like a job and this was kind of a hobby and stuff. But now that like we kind of live off this stuff.
and John Deere themed pocket knives there. Does it even say John Deere?
I'm just gonna check if he's out.
It's not official John Deere. So we're just going to call them tractor themed knives. And this BidMore. Maybe we can transition over. Okay. 580 is nice.
Have you heard from Jeffrey Teffrey, Rod?
Never heard of Jeffrey Teffrey.
He's the one that bought all the pictures.
No, I have not.
I'm charging Richard Acker's card. Can we talk about today, Rod?
Okay, we are.
I'm gonna run to Super One really quick and get our pie. How late are you working today?
I don't know.
What are our plans? I really wanted to get to 150 today, but it doesn't seem possible.
It's good. It's just not getting started.
Do you want to? I guess what I'm asking you is, do you want me to grab you something at the deli at Super One, or are we gonna go home after we close the store in an hour and gonna go ahead and do our fondue and stuff then, or are we gonna do it for dinner?
It's up to you, babe. I'm completely open. If you're looking for me to, I want to get at least 100.
Okay. Well, I'll call and talk to Izzy about it, but I'm kind of thinking to go home and do our fondue and have a fun afternoon.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. I'll be right back.
That's fine. The drop-off location probably open. 6.5-inch blade.
I don't know when it's through eBay that we do. Yeah, they don't have UPS. They have FedEx, or if FedEx, sometimes on the really big boxes, they have a kind of like the flat rate type thing. They have a flat weight. So it's up to 70 pounds you can have, and they just adjust a little bit by the size of your box. So it's like half or a quarter of the price. Like if it cost me $50 to send to USPS, it's gonna cost me 12 through FedEx. Yeah, like medium pieces. I don't necessarily trust the UPS store that I've been using. And I know it sounds stupid, but I just drop off packages. I don't. Honey, this one's wrong. Okay. I don't normally have them scan stuff, and I just drop it off. But this last time, I had UPS and USPS, and I said I have till 6:30 for USPS, and she turned to the lady and said, "You're still going to the post office, right? You don't even have like a post office." They put it in their card. Well, it just seems like if there's a problem, I have no answers. That's that I can't get it out in the system. So, yeah.
So we're doing knives today. Or I am. 10-inch and a 5.5-inch blade.
I'll call it 5.5 inch.
Oh, yeah.
I call it 5.25.
I brought a box. Okay, there it is. I'm taking these 2 boxes and I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm really having a hard time with this table. Got it.
I forgot to put the number on it. That's never good. So we're going to call that an 8 with a 3 in it. 8 with a 3 and a 1/2 inch blade.
This is a pipe wrench.
Yes.
Okay, it's okay.
Non-functioning.
Okay.
It's got SM on it. Or is it W? Did you write anything on it?
Just vintage tools.
Oh, it's a whole set of.
There's 3 of them. There's a planer, a chisel, and this one.
Just I already did that one. Just take pictures of it. Don't worry about looking too much of it when there's multiples. I'll call this the double dragon. I'm just going to call this, I'm going to give it overall length on this one. I'll call it 16-inch overall. Hello, how's Sue-Ann doing today? I'm doing knives. Picked up a bunch of, I think they're cool. I'm not a big knife collector. I know that you have different kinds of collectors. You have people that do, that collect older knives, and people that collect this type of collector knives, I say with quotes. I picked up quite a few at auction last week, and this particular one that I'm looking at now, I'll get a close up here. This is the African Big 5. Collector knife. Lighter set. I think I averaged probably about 4.5. I think is what I ended up paying for these. I'll have to look at my invoice. I want to try not to knock the camera over. I can't help it. I can't help myself. Sorry about that. Getting too much glare off of it. But that's what it looks like there. I'm turning the light off so I can reduce the glare and balance this. The tin lid. I should just give up. I had it balanced there once. There we go. believe this is Franklin Mint. No, this is Kingstone Collections. We'll do one of the lighter. I don't know why it says Big 5. I like getting these out of the way in the beginning of the week because they're fairly quick to do. This one's just a camouflage handle with a camouflage blade. This one's just a little bitty guy. They're fairly quick as long as I'm not knocking stuff over. 8.5 with a 4 3/4 inch blade. Camouflage fixed blade, 8.5. And of course, that's hello? Hello? They don't have French silk.
They have a mocha cream, they have a chocolate cream.
Okay. Nothing. Do the Dutch. Do the Dutch.
Okay.
That's one with the crumble top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, do Dutch instead of regular.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you too, bye.
Bye. Well, that's kind of a bummer. They had Cyrus O'Leary's are pies that are made up here in the Northwest. We don't get pies that often, so I've been thinking, okay, it's pie day. Let's get pies. Let's go to the store and get. Miss me already? Hello?
Izzy wants to do the fondue dinner, so I'm just going to grab you something here at the deli. If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Just grab.
Like burritos, egg rolls, taquitos, chicken wings, chicken strips, JoJo's. What's that second thing over there? Chicken nuggets, tacos.
Burrito and JoJo's.
What kind of burrito?
I don't care, babe. I just grab me something. Whatever's cheapest. I don't care. Anyway, I wanted a French silk pie, but they didn't have French silk. They just had chocolate. Oh. So vintage glasses. Oh, did you? That's pretty cool. They make pretty good pies, I will have to say. If you ever have a chance, I do highly recommend the French silk. That's weird. My photo didn't go through. That's what happens when I'm trying to photograph. My wife keeps bugging me on the phone. Of course, I love my wife very much, but when people call while I'm trying to take photos with my phone, it looks like this might be a mini survival knife. It is. Check that out. I don't think I've seen a survival knife this small. It's got a little capsule with your fishing line, some fishing line hooks, matches. So that's gonna let me change my title now that I see that. I should have caught on right away. What is so sad? Hello, it's Rod.
Sorry, I just found the other pies, or more pies.
Okay.
Would you rather have a chocolate cream or a French silk?
French silk is what I prefer.
Okay. And is that what you want me to get her too, or should I do something else for her?
No, that's fine. Just get there's two of them. Just get two of them.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you too, guys.
Bye. My live stream, is that what's so sad? It is a working shop. So you're going to see us work. I'll try to... I'll chat with you if you want to jump in the chat. That's fine. But this is what it is. Some of us work for a living. And we all do different things, whether we're at home listing for working from home, selling on eBay, or owning an auction house like myself, as well as doing eBay. On our live streams, you're going to see typically us working, and usually when my wife's here, we'll have friendly banter, and we'd like to get to see the chat get involved as well if they have any questions about what we do, why we do it. Feel free to ask. But it is not sad on my end. There's a lot worse things going on in the world than what I do here. All this stuff will not be on the auction that's running currently. We do run weekly auctions. This will be coming up on a week from Friday. So if there's anything here you want to see, if you'd like to bid on, everything starts at $3 on our auction. The link is actually BidMore2Win. That's the URL down below. And feel free to log in and check out our current catalog. We have some of the similar items on each week. Some of the things that you'll see continually run in different varieties is knives, tin signs, collectibles, cars, die cast, and then we have a whole slew of vintage, antique, stuff you use around the house, that type of thing. So that is what we do in a nutshell. Right now we're pushing over 500 items a week in our auction. And this isn't the glorified reseller show. It is us making a living, doing what I love, and trying to get some content outside of the live streams in there, but we do what we can. Did you? Well, I hope you win something good. We are starting to business is starting to pick up for us. We're seeing a few more bidders coming in early, which is always good for us as an auction house. I know from a buyer's perspective, you want fewer bidders so that the prices stay low, but from a consignor's perspective and the auction house perspective, we like to see a few more bidders so we can put a little bit more coin in our pocket. But that's how we make our living, right? I picked up some pretty cool things last night at auction. Maybe not of a ton of value, but still pretty cool all the same. And I'm hoping that other people find it cool as well. I think I get the phone right back.
Hello, how are you? Did we get that? BidMore2Win, this Rod speaking. Pretty good, how you doing? Okay. Well, hold on for you. Hey, Chevy. It's tight in here today. We've got quite a few consignments in. We're trying to get up off the floor.
Ashley's phone's about dead. It's down to 8%. I have a rising boats mindset. To explain the rising boats. Let's see. It's a 15-inch with a 10-inch blade. And it's got a sheath. Those sheaths are hard to 15-inch fixed blade, 10-inch. Yes, that is the mindset to have. This one's kind of dark. She's gonna come back getting her phone here in a minute. I was trying to give her as much battery juice as I could. I've never heard that terminology before, but thank you for sharing. I'll learn something new. I'll use that. I'm leaving Ashley up at the front to deal with customers. We have some of our competitors, they raise their starting bid. I know the one down the street, they do a $5 start bid. I have another guy that prices it from a collector's perspective, so I feel that he some things he overprices for auction.
Here. Have you done her paycheck and stuff?
No, I have not. I guess I should since it's almost closing time.
Right? That's your lunch.
Is this, I mean, I'm not real sure. Sometimes I like some dialogue. Is this her pie?
Yes?
You're wanting me to present her with a pie?
And a paycheck?
Okay. I will be right back. I have to go present our employee with a pie for Pie Day. And a paycheck.
Cash me up using your paycheck in honor of National Pie Day. There's your pie.
Thank you.
I hope you're not allergic to chocolate.
Oh no, definitely not. Thank you. Ooh, this is nice.
Say you're welcome, dear.
These are spring assist knives. Not to be confused with a switchblade, because it doesn't have a switch on it.
Hey Rod,
Yep.
do you want to call Corey real quick and
Hey, it's probably just because of the road. Oh. You got your phone?
Yeah, I got the charger too.
You need a plug? Okay. Well, actually, yeah. I'm just making sure I was caught up on chat. It is Pi Day. I think I already mentioned that.
Mom, do you remember the person that said they were coming on Monday or something and wanted to pay cash?
Yeah, it's in our email. I can look here in just a minute.
You don't know the name off the top of your head?
No. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. I lied. I had an English.
Did you eat your lunch?
No, I did not. I had an Egg McMuffin, large coffee, and a hash brown. These are called Spring Assist. Do you know what these are?
Knives?
Yeah, but there's a... That's just a little deer folder. Got little deers on it, or no, I'm sorry, that's elk. This is 8-inch elk folder. As always, eat on the go. So please forgive me while I eat, but this is... Oh, I guess I got 2 burritos.
It's pre-2000. Antique is 100 years old or more. I believe. Those are the guidelines I believe Rod gave me. So anything is in the family that we get in. Unless they're clones.
I use a lot of Zoom. And sometimes adjust the light and brightness. Depending on what I'm taking a photo of, it'll remove... I use Zoom because it pulls me far enough away that I'm not... This is a cool patriotic eagle knife. An eagle head there. It gets rid of some of the shadow. around 13.5 inch overall with sheath.
Gotcha.
Very funny. Started there April of last year. And we were talking. Kind of far. I just showed up in on the front porch a little bit. It has
It's about time
guys
I
work with, pretty much side by side with the guy.
need to roll my
All I put on there is half the hay.
roll the paper, the vinyl out.
How they keep
I've had this vinyl backdrop for a good year. I rolled it out once because it just gets it'll get dingy. I mean, you can wipe it off for the most part.
was for Jamie and seeing if I was available or not.
Oh, funny.
Cause Jamie's like, he told me afterwards, he's like, well, I didn't want to be the old perv at work because nobody wants to be that person.
And it does have an etched blade on it. I don't know if that's going to show up in camera or not.
Talking to me, he just told me, he's like, so what are we doing Friday afternoon, guys? And I was like, what? I don't know. So we ended up going out on his boat, the three of us. And I was like,
They're having girl talk up there.
hey, he's a lightweight
Oh.
was already pretty silly, like asking how we're gonna pay the trip. Hey, you
I need
going
just a
Friday?
little drop of glue. I've already got one of these open. Maybe that's it right there. I might hit it with a dab of glue. There's a jewel I saw just a second ago.
That's awesome. That's a great story. Rod and I were together for a while too, so that was really cool.
We're just gonna put that jewel back in there.
Yeah, we did it all pretty quick and
If I can get it to not glue to my finger.
fast and within
Excuse me.
He's a good guy too.
He's a really good guy.
I think I've glued it to my finger, folks.
And from what I understand, because you know Tim, I think he's been through a lot. Like not fair stuff. It
Let's
sounds
see.
like a lot of it's not like like you know how some people go through a lot of crap, but it's like they kind of caused it. So, you know,
No,
even though they're a victim, they're really kind of
Okay. Voila, fixed.
I just have a really big heart. He looks all rough and tough and big on paper, but he really has a good heart. And he got taken advantage of that many times. And then on the short end of the stick when he got
Some sort of little curved blade knife here.
more than a penny, I think.
I will like when my daughter goes. But when we were down in Hawaii, she was living there with us too. So one night Isabella and I went to, because Isabella had never the drone that killed that guy went off their ship, and did you know that? And he started telling me like all this stuff. I'm like, no, I didn't know any of that. And then I'm like, now I know why you're one killing me.
Or shouldn't anyway.
Right?
You can see. There goes all the secrets with the baby.
I was kind of like open at first, meaning like crazy, can't think, you know, but and I joined a couple Navy mom groups on Facebook, but I just
They're up there having girl talk. How did you and your boyfriend meet? Eventually, I'm gonna have the camera, have a microphone up there, so we can eavesdrop on their conversations. This is a trout-themed knife. Little folder. Again, just a collector knife. No real name brand per se. I'll make a ton off of these, but it's they're nice additions to the catalog.
because I'm scared that somebody will, you know, find out where she's at, you know, that I'll do something wrong. And there's been, Facebook is a really bad thing for Navy moms and stuff, and there are people that monitor our groups that are other Navy moms that will go and take your post down and when you post things that you're not supposed to. Because these moms are like, yeah, my son just called me from the ship and their coordinates are this and this and this. And was not that drastic, but you know, I
They
just,
better not be doing that.
I know.
That's bad.
It's crazy that, you know, people are like, you shouldn't be posting, you know.
Yeah. No, my brother was in the Air Force. He served 2 tours. One tour he was able to come to where what he used to do before he left, and the other tour
I bought these. I think they're.
after the fact. He just knew he was over
I'm really fascinated with Vaseline glass, or become fascinated with Vaseline glass. I buy it every time that I see it.
this happened, all this happened.
So last night, I probably paid a little higher on it, but I bought these Vaseline glass. I want to say they're salt wells. I haven't looked them up, but there's different sizes.
When I was telling this lady all the things
I'll show you here in just a second. But they're anchor hawking. They're old anchor hawking, I believe, based on the emblem on them. But this green, I don't know how well it shows up in. And I know I never can get the glow to show up on the camera because my camera tries to auto adjust. I wonder if I can fix it. Oh, I'm sitting here. I'm not even. Okay. I might try something on the camera before I switch it over. And I'm going to turn the white balance off, camera control, expose. I'm turning auto exposure.
Didn't you say Brandy wanted us to call her?
Yeah.
She doesn't have an invoice this week.
Did you already run her card?
I
Oh, maybe it was for last week. I don't know.
Okay.
We're gonna see if this works. But anyway, I believe they're salt wells. That's what I'm talking about. This green. And the interesting thing is I have clear ones as well. So here's kind of the difference. And they're all in good condition. Like I said, I think they're salt wells, but I could be completely wrong. The thing that throws me off is these are 2 larger ones. And I have some white ones over here as well. And we're going to hit off the lights. And I'm going to see if I can get these.
And just like bought her store, but she had to sign an agreement that she
I don't know if it's going to show up or not. Yeah, it's not. It's not going to really show. It's just the camera. You can almost see it on these two that are closer to the. Let me see if I
We're
can.
talking Beaver, right?
Yes. I wish I had a. Oh, I should set up a. Okay, that kind of shows a little bit. It's really hard. I need to get my flashlight. This one, so. But it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to. Anyway, this is stuff when it does actually show a glow when you hold a black light up to it. I'm gonna be doing a little bit more research on those to check value. It does have. It looks like an older Anchor Hawking, and I believe they are salt wells, different sizes. Okay, let's get back to knives. I need to get these done before I leave today. I have JoJo's too, so I apologize for y'all watching me eat here, but I'm hungry. So all these knives were actually brought in by myself for the store. This one is a firefighter themed knife.
Well, it's like when you use your car for work so much, it kind of just makes it not quite living out of your car, but it's like you're functioning out of your car in a lot of ways.
The summer is so bad for me.
Yeah, you're
So
going everywhere.
I used to have a white van, and and I used to live
I'm
in
starting to question whether they're getting any work done up there.
They told me that we were living in the city at that time, and I was pulling out of the neighborhood or pulling into it. I can't remember which one it was, and
I don't mean to be a hard ass or anything, you know. I should change the cameras that are being shown so you guys can actually see, so we can check up on them, make sure they're doing work.
I was like, okay, in my car, and then I'm like, okay, it means 12 paper plates. It was horrible.
I guess it is too.
I cried.
I bet. Dang, that's just so sad.
It's closing time.
That one was not like, this one is nice. I'm kind of worried now, like, I don't want to start charging people's cards still too, because that's what Carly was saying, and then I thought, well shit, if I give them a card and they come in, I can just delete it and then bring it back. I mean, it's really, as long as it's the same day, you can cancel it, when it happens.
Well, that JoJo went down hard. Sometimes that happens when you're trying to eat while you are working. This is a new one. I picked up several of these. I think I just got to make sure that I don't oversaturate. Like I think I pushed through every John Wayne collector knife that they had. I think he buys them in bulk and runs them through his auction. Just like we've bought knives before online. It's not something I really. There for a minute I did switch it and I wasn't. I'm still trying to get used to the transitions and stuff. It's time to close though. This one I think is pretty cool. It's got a stand. Just a little fairy out with wings. I thought I turned off the autofocus, but it looks like I did not. We're going to get height. Saying it's 13.5 inches overall. I'll take that straight out to the floor.
I wasn't making her work.
I'm just gonna take a hot, relaxing nap, so.
Can't find a screwdriver. This one wasn't put together properly.
Do you know when that one's getting registered?
Daughter. With they're $half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You put them on the laptop.
Okay. So you just want me to put this under the counter back here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then the combo one upstairs. Yeah.
It's fine. Thank you.
Yep. Sorry while you make your way.
Okay. A couple of these smaller ones, and then I got this is a deer. It looks like a muley. No, it's a whitetail, I think. We want to get to 150 today, but I think we're going to be pushing 100 if I get lucky. So we're going to take the afternoon. We're doing fondue this evening. So we'll get that together.
Now, do you want the front door unlocked or locked?
Locked.
Left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if they remember to bring the flag in. I can't tell. Look at that. That's my buzzer. Many times if we're in here working by ourselves, it's nice to know folks are coming in. So I have a little sensor up there at the front door that beeps every time somebody walks past it. These knives are bring anywhere from $6 to $10 on average. I think the lowest I've given for them is I already did the trout one. It's John Wayne. I think I might have already done this one, so I'm gonna Let's see where I'm at. 92 lots.
Radio swap.
Yeah, I forgot to put the number on.
See you guys.
Bye.
Go keep the pie. Yep. I got it. Thank you.
This one's kind of cool. From a geeky guy perspective, it is kind of a dinosaur or dragon skeleton, and it's a dual bladed knife with a little stand. Do I have it right? Yes. So this is what this is what it looks like. And they call it a hunting knife. I don't know if I'd take this thing hunting this. I'm gonna turn that autofocus off. Throw the store up there real quick. That's Cat down there in the bottom left hand corner.
Okay. The door is shut. I can't remember. She said she turned the coffee off.
It's off. I think I had already done it.
She left the radio on, turned the sign. Are you
Okay.
live?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go and go home. I'm not gonna do all the trips. I mean, honestly, my hands hurt just walking from the store to the car.
Okay, as long as there's an IKEA bag in there.
Oh, just put all the stuff in that.
That's what I'm
and
gonna do. I'll do that when I get home.
No, I'm gonna start prepping the food and stuff.
Yeah.
I need to get the food inside. You can go outside and put it in the IKEA bag right now. I just do it.
Do you want to use my mask?
No.
Okay. Trying to be nice. Okay. Now we're gonna go back and
I just wish I had 2 gloves.
use these ones, dear. What glove do you have?
I just have a glove.
Well, use the ones I was using.
No, it's okay.
This one's another right-handed. We got like a freeze spell today. Last night it rolled in. I had some video of me driving home. I'm gonna be posting that later. But it is freaking cold. My water here froze, and it is yet to unfreeze or thaw. I want to make sure that it's plugged in. I can't really leave here today until it thaws, because I left the hopefully those pipes thaw out before long.
What?
Hopefully the pipes thaw out before long.
Do you have to take another shit?
No, I wanted to leave the water on until it.
Sure, I plugged it in right.
I went in and made sure. Did you bring the 5 in?
What?
Did you bring the 5 in?
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully the water thaws out pretty soon. Let's see if this said anything else about it. Okay. I don't even know what to call this. I wonder if they'd have it on eBay. Oh, I sold some more of those little figures today, another set of them. They're proving to be a fairly quick. Hopefully they continue. Artisan wood tiger, no. Dragon skeleton knife.
Hello?
Hi, is this, art and craft? Or
Yeah.
artifact level?
How are you today? I'm sorry, I thought you were a telemarketer. I usually wait to see if the thing is gonna.
I've gotten so many as well. My name's Catherine, and I live in Clear Lake East at an airport community called Shreveport.
Uh-huh.
And this summer we're going to have a big fly-in drive-in car show, air show, and we are trying to line up a couple of vendors to come out here for that day. And I saw it's August, and so I'm thinking, ice cream or something cool is going to be great.
Double dragon dagger, standing and standing resin skeleton bones.
So beer and fun, and then also if I can throw out a date for next
It's very interesting the way they've designed
sell it in August.
this knife, because it's one side shows
I am open on that day.
skeleton bones.
And
The feet are skeleton bones, but the second dagger is not
we have
skeleton bones. So I found that kind of interesting, but that is the way
basic
they've designed it.
ice cream bar to Haagen Dazs, snacks and drinks. We sometimes water, I don't do any food off the truck, and all the ice cream is prepackaged. I don't have the machine on the truck.
Okay, it's good to know. Okay, so that's really good. Good time for my
And then we'll put that back. Where did I put the knife? What? Kathleen just got a call for a booking for her ice cream truck. Those are always good to have. Ah, son of a gun. I hate it. I went through that all and packed it back up, only to find out that my phone ran out of memory and I wasn't able to complete the last transaction, which basically means that the last photo didn't take. So we're going to put that back up there.
Okay.
because it's a fly-in. People fly in the morning, and they usually buy, two to go over their end of the bar.
Right.
So I'm thinking, we just get top three, and then we'll have like a set of crabs.
Okay.
And
I keep having. There's some app that's causing.
1,200 people.
Okay.
It's the first year we've done this.
Okay.
One app with high battery usage.
Right.
And so we have David James Barbecue has committed to it, and then Nicole says yes.
Oh, yum.
Morning hot dogs, and then we are going to have one tent of our local kids that live on the runway, our local Boy Scout group, and they are going to be selling just drinks.
Okay.
I'll have to see if it tells me. How to identify high battery usage apps on your phone.
Okay.
Here's a summary from Reader's Digest. How to see which apps are draining your Android battery. 1. Open the Settings app. 2. Expand the Device or Device Care section. 3. Click Battery. 4. Scroll down to see which apps are using up the most battery. And 5. Tap on each app to see more details about how long the app was active for in the background.
It was my
I've been saying
tile.
my whole life. When I was a kid, whenever you look up the meaning of Kathleen, it'd say "see Catherine." I always made the joke of I'm looking for Catherine to find out.
My nickname's Kate.
Oh,
The makeup girl in Canada was Catherine, but they called her Kate. So, yeah, this is how these things work. But
are you a C or a K?
with a K.
Okay,
Yeah.
me too.
And so I am Kathleen Hall.
Okay, well, hopefully that works. Okay, now it shows it's
Is it
optimized.
what you called me?
It was my tile. It's the one of those little things that you put on your phone to
Okay, perfect.
find your keys or whatever.
I am like we live in Dalton and we have like a store in Eden also. So we're just
Okay.
local and just around here. We do the concessions down at Honeysuckle Beach also.
Oh, nice.
And then I have um I have all the cool like striped trucks that go around. I don't know how you got my
Oh,
number or
nice.
where you saw us, but we're
Actually, I looked it up on the internet. I just put in ice cream trucks for Coeur d'Alene,
oh awesome.
and that's where it came up. So,
We're
yeah,
super cute and clean, and I always have really great employees, and we just have a
nice.
super fun time all summer. So,
Well, and I think this should be fun for you or whoever comes out for this because you'll see airplanes coming and going with
oh,
that
how
corn
fun!
puff beer, and you're walk around and have a little fun as well. So, and then if you want, I'm thinking maybe like the week before or so, a week or two before, maybe you should come out here and just so I can show you kind of where we think you'll be parked and just see the layout of how things are.
Sounds great.
And you can just kind of check it out. It wouldn't take long. We're in Spirit Lake East.
Okay.
We're closer to Athol, so you can come in through like the 95
Okay.
and or the Midwest runway and end up in the flying community. And we just we've been doing this for years, and let's just try it. And then so we do airplane clubs. We've got a Mustang club. We've got a bunch of different airplanes, and we have about 5 different airplane clubs that are in Dalton. So
Fun.
Sounds like it's an air show event. Air/car show. Kathleen's booking for ice cream trucks.
Thank you
Those,
very much, and sorry about my telemarketer treatment.
no, seriously, I did that just like the other day, and then it turned out it was an old friend of mine. I you're a telemarketer.
I just, and they speak so many numbers. My daughter's in the Navy, so I get really nervous sometimes. And they'll tell things that they're just recording their voice now. So I just
Yes.
kind of wait to see if they're going to talk to me. And then if you know, I'm oh, hi, I'm here. Otherwise, it's like, I was calling to see how your health care was doing.
I know, doesn't it? It's just amazing. Hey, I'm making a little flyer that we're sending out to all of our friend groups.
Okay.
And should the name of your business, is it Market Cat, K-A-T?
It's CRT.
I feel like she's got the door open, sitting back there. It is starting to get cold in here.
So make sure we work that.
Awesome. And we take
Yeah.
cards too, so.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Now, the only thing you gotta watch out for us if the only phone service that works decent by us is Verizon.
Okay.
And AT&T is sketchy. And so that's the only thing that's the other thing I know. You need to come out here and make sure what you have works out here.
Okay.
Because
I
for
just have a Verizon cell phone, and I just put that square little thing on my thing, and I just run cards.
perfect. Yeah, Verizon, that's where you should go find.
Okay, perfect.
But AT&T can get sketchy on here, so but that sounds wonderful, you guys.
Perfect.
Tell you what else is a good activity.
I'm gonna go check the door. She's freezing me out.
If you give me your email address when I get this flyer done, I'll email you a flyer.
Okay.
So you can see, what's your email?
You can just do the Arctic Cat. It's ARCTICKAT.
No, it's not. It just got cold. Temperature must have dropped outside.
Live.com.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm slow today.
No problem.
A-R-T.
No, ARCTIC.
and then cat, K-A-T, at live.com.
Yep, ma'am.
Okay. So once I get this flyer done, I have way too much help, and everybody is disagreeing what needs to go on the flyer.
Don't worry about it. We're way out. You're on my calendar. We're all great.
This afternoon, 24 degrees. Supposed to drop down to 19 tonight.
So as long as we talk between now and then, we'll be good.
Wind chill. With the wind chill, it feels like 5 degrees. It is like we're getting this Arctic blast. Supposed to be back in the 50s by Tuesday.
There's a Doyle's here in Coeur d'Alene, and you can buy frozen biscuits and canned gravy. People go nuts over it. And you warm up the biscuits in the microwave. It takes less than a second. And then you just put your gravy in a crock pot. And they it's super easy. We used to do those.
But if I can find a truck, or if you
Right.
can run across somebody that's got a truck where they do like breakfast burritos or
Yum.
something.
Okay.
You know,
I'll keep my eyes open.
But well, thank you so much, Kat.
Check the
And then
food
as soon as I
court.
get the flyer done, I'll send it to you.
Perfect.
And then we'll go from there. But I think it's August, so it's gonna be hot. And,
Yeah.
And you know, you've got to have ice cream or something fun, cold. So
Awesome.
yeah, and especially the not candy corn. What was it you said you had?
Cotton candy. It's always a hit.
You can't go wrong.
Awesome. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. That's so funny. I just answered the phone and I just wait. She's like, hello? I'm like, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going now.
That's a paranoia that sets in Kathleen's brain. Somebody told her once that the scammers will record your voice so they can pass off, and which doesn't make sense to me because people aren't going to know or recognize your voice anyway. I don't have anything that that I have to use voice recognition for to. This is 11-inch, 11.6. Anyway, she doesn't like to talk on the phone. Until she knows it's not a telemarketer. Man, only 3 more knives to go, and then I have a air pistol. Marksman. Okay, these go fairly quick, but by the time I get done, I'm ready to be done with knives. It's an 18-inch machete with a 12.5-inch blade. Oh, and it has a sheath. I need to hurry up and be done for the day. This is the time. But if I happen to see somebody at the door, I'll typically go answer it. So I do have people that come in on our off time. I say off time, I meant close time. Two completely different things. This is a snake head with this tassel on it. I paid up on a few knives just to add a little variety. I have to watch when I go to auction because even the stuff with a good deal, if I've already run too much of it, I can't keep running the same knives over and over again. Let me even see if there's... Oh, that's where the canister goes, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. Little marksman repeater. I'll see how that goes. And this is a cobra skull. I'm just going to call it Cobra. With the tassel. And what's the length on that? 24. .25 inch. It looks like 24 and 24 and a half. Every day, I did not fix the alarm when my dog gets out of school. To where it only shows up on the weekdays. So every day this time my alarm goes off. you want to do some glass next. I have a DVD player sitting down there. And here is a that's more like a Bowie style. "19 inches. Looks like it's got a little bottle opener, a saw, this is spring assist, a little wood handled. Well, that is all the knives. I'm gonna go put these out on the shelf. Okay, I'm gonna do these. Oh, I need to do that airsoft or that BB gun, air pistol. I don't even know if there's any value. Well, I know there's value. Okay. Marksman repeater air pistol. Not a ton. I mean, that sold for 22. It went with the box. They brought 27 plus shipping. So I'd probably put this on for 30 if I was to put it on eBay. I should say what size it is here. .177 caliber, 4.5 millimeter. I think I might have paid up for this, maybe 8. I should have got my shipments out today. They can wait till Monday. Now let's get images of all the writing so that they can see exactly what. Everywhere that it says what it was, any markings. And we're throwing in some BBs too. I've got some oil lanterns here. Made in Hong Kong. That one's missing a glass. These are complete. And I think I'll put these under lighting. It is cold in here, man. They're 8 inches tall. I'm beginning to wonder how fast the knives really were to list. I'll wait to take those out. I have a larger one. This is a candle lantern. Country wear, made in Mexico. And this one I'm putting under the home decor. And it is 16.5 inch. I don't know if this would have originally, it doesn't look like this would have originally had glass in it. So I am not going to note that it's missing glass because I think this is the way it originally came. I'll put these out in the shop. So now I have two vintage. I need to get anchor hocking measuring cups. Those all both go in one lot. I need to wipe this down a little bit. There's ash. Those were used lanterns. Starting to look a little dingy in here, so let me go get my handy dandy magic eraser. Hey, babe. Hello? Hi. What?
You told her that it's paid, so she's gonna get it bought on a card. So I told her you're gonna charge the card. So I told her that the reason why that probably happened, I was gonna ask you to find out again tonight, is because you know, there's like all the cards on the battery. But when I was trying with it, I realized that like I don't need to recharge that card.
Okay.
I need to use I know you're gonna charge the card, but you need to get BidMore by doing that card again.
Okay, thanks for covering for me.
I don't know how it happened. I thought you must have found it out because I thought you never received it anyway.
I don't know. So it's taken care of.
Well, I'm trying to get the card over.
Okay. So it's gonna be taken care of. Okay.
So what battery you on?
Let me look real quick.
Okay.
I am not sure.
Time coming up here at 63.
Looks like what?
Time comes up here at 63. Now we're at 103.
Okay.
103.
Cool.
Are you coming home?
Yeah, are you ready for me to come home?
I mean, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, let me
We have to do lunch right. We're not doing dinner right now.
how about I get to 110 and then I'll come home.
110.
Yeah. That's 7 more lots and then I'll come home at a decent hour.
Okay, it's 3.
Okay. Do you want me to stay longer or work longer or?
I mean, it's up to you what you do.
Are we gonna have a relaxing day at home?
I'm cleaning.
Well, when you get done cleaning, you tell me. I'll come home. Or do you want me to come home and help cleaning? I'll come home.
You can help clean, Rod.
I can come home and help clean if you let me.
You can help clean, hon.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna come home and watch you clean. So I either come home and help you clean, or I come home and you stop cleaning, or I stay here to work until you're done cleaning. Those are the options.
You can stay there and work. It's fine.
Okay, let me know when you're done, and I'll be done.
Okay.
Okay.
What time? Why don't you just plan on being home like at, I don't know. Izzy, what time do you want to eat dinner at? What time do you want to start eating dinner? It's 3 o'clock right now. It's 3 o'clock right now. What time should we start cooking dinner? I don't know, because we're just gonna be basically a bunch of crap. You want to start at like 4:35? Why don't you come home like 4:35?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, good.
Love you.
Let me just have a good lunch. I'll put water and
Okay. Love you too. Bye. So these cups would typically bring about, looks like $9 to $15 on eBay. If you get the green ones, they go a little bit more. Blue lettering that looks like it goes for more. Let me see if the Oven Basics. It looks like they're going for about 15. No, okay, I take that back. They have gone as high as 15, but it looks like we may be talking more around $5 to $10 range. So I think I'm going to add something to it. This one is not. Let's go look at something real quick. I'll turn off the light for just a second. Okay, it just had an odd color. That does have just a little bit of a chip there. I was going to look up these Anchor Hocking vintage Vaseline glass Anchor Hocking salt. Oh, interesting. They call them furniture coasters. Let's try that in our search. Not salt wells, furniture coasters. Oh. Set of 4 of them has gone for $20 free shipping. I think I'm going to put these on eBay just to see how well they do. Okay, let me get these Anchor Hocking. I don't know about the. I'm going to see if the image search will. It is a measuring cup because it has 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup, but it doesn't have a spout. That's all I'm gonna do is 250 is glass. 3 vintage measuring cups. Two 1-cup Anchor Hocking and 1 3-cup no spout or handle. I'm going to take these over on the black. Our area is filthy over here. I had a talk with her the other day about it. That one did have one little chip. Right there. Next I have this Serve Right Deluxe Corn Service Set. Serve Right Deluxe Corn Service Set. It looks like this is going for about $25 shipped. This will probably be something my local resellers may overlook. I don't know, some of the vintage kitchen stuff they do, they will gravitate to. You'll see when I open this up. It should come with 4 authentic corn husk dishes. I will wipe those out. I won't clean up a lot of I won't clean up consignor stuff. I might wipe it down a little bit, but for the most part I expect my consignors to bring things in clean. But since this is mine for the store's consignment, I am going to clean. Looks like it's got pepper or something, or some kind of dust, sand or something on it, so I'm going to wipe that out. Just because if I cleaned everybody's stuff up, it would take me way too much time. I wouldn't get anything done, and you know, if it only goes for $3, that means I spent all that time for $1.50, which would be my consignment amount. Two-piece corn butter dish, 4 easy to fill salt pepper shakers, 18 steel prong skewers, 8 steel prong skewers, 4 authentic corn husk dishes. That's kind of cool. I like old stuff. Like anything I still see in the box, I think I'm more gravitated towards the box than anything else. Okay, next I have this pitcher and wash basin. No marking on it that I could find. I looked at both the bottom of the pitcher and the bowl. It's pretty cool. I can see a little bit of crackling on it. I don't know what the market for these is recently. Let's see here. Pitcher and wash basin set. It's kind of a rectangle bowl, which I don't see. Rectangle basin. I might do this one on eBay. Put it on for $150, free shipping. I don't know what drives the price, because I'm looking at these and I'm seeing anything from $100 with shipping to $20 in shipping, $70 in shipping, $70 free shipping, $100 with shipping. I don't know how they can tell that it was by Owen. Gold medal St. Louis. Is there a marking on it? Yeah, those have a marking on it. They would have had a sticker. How to identify manufacturer of pitcher and basin.
Showing pictures that match.
Not cabinets. It's gonna tell me look at the bottom of this is how useful
Hello, I'm
YouTube
Maureen
is.
Hedler, owner of Devonia Antiques for Dining, and today I'd like to show you how to identify collectible stoneware and pottery. We have some examples in front of us of some of my favorites. We have Amari ironstone in the Davenport factory, circa 1805 to 1820. We have some basic Wedgwood creamware, some gorgeous teal and transferware .
Yeah, we can look for marks. Identify a mark by shape. This doesn't have marks, so let me look a little bit closer. It does have just there. It does look like there's one little. I think that's more of a manufacturer defect. Not really defect, but it's going on our auction, so. The last thing I want to do is list something on eBay that I do not know the age of. But I think it's unique that it's a rectangle bowl. Rectangle wash basin. Vintage. On our auction it is. I'm putting it's rare. If I can't find it on eBay, I'm calling it rare. My phone's about to poop out on me. I'm about to reset the. I'm gonna go check. I put a humidifier out there, plugged in. I'm gonna see how it's doing. Okay, well, my dehydrator said it's not normal to see the air come out as a clear air system, so I think it's one of those things I'm going to have to assume works. Picture. And let's show some of the crackling so that I think that's a good indication of age. I don't know if they fake crackle or not. I'm going to take a white to this. Just because there is some dirt. I'll let somebody else decide if they want to clean the inside. But the dirt on the outside is fairly easy to get off, so. Next, one of these Mickey Mouse cups. I think these are reproductions. These would be good. These should be successful on eBay image search. They're pretty distinctive in their pattern. They're pretty abundant. And then I got Flintstones mugs, McDonald's Flintstone mugs. I think those are going to go over on the black background. Those mugs are about, the Mickey Mouse are about $10 mugs. Just to show you real quick what I just took an image of. And McDonald's Flintstones mugs. McDonald's Flintstone mugs. Let me take it off. Look at, so I don't look at auction. The only time I look at auction on solds is if it is just to see how often or how frequent an item hits auction, what it typically brings. These buy it now are, so we're a set of four, $12. These are from 1993. Pre-dawn, 1993. Is this one 1993? Yes. They're all 1993. So 1993 McDonald's Flintstones mugs, and there is 4 of them. I'm going to arrange them a little bit different here. Someone calling to see if I'm in the shop. Okay, thank you for calling. Bye. Okay. Phone. There's the phone. Well, one of the pictures in our auction for the mobility scooter had a cord in it. I'll have to go back and review the pictures, but it basically just takes a standard, like a computer cord. I've got tons of those laying around. So I'll get that for them. Times 4. So there was 4 Flintstones mugs. If you'll be able to see this, I have a, what's this? Edwin Knowles Cameo dish. But this is a Sunkissed branded juicer, milk glass juicer. I have a, I'll try to hit that with a magic eraser and see if I can get. There's some black on it. I don't know what that is from, but I want to try to get that black mark out of it. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, but okay, I think that's about as much time as I want to spend on it. I say that as I continue to wipe it. Let's see here. Sunkissed milk glass juicer. Juice reamer. So looks like about $20 ship. I think their estimate's a little high on the ship. I would probably put this in a first priority flat rate. Of course, put it in a box first, and then put it in a padded flat rate. Let's see, buy it now. It looks like about $10 to $15 is what I'd probably ask for it. maybe I do $20 free shipping. Um, There is some black staining on the inside, period. Unsure what it is. Now, I wish I had a set of these dishes. These are unmarked. This one does have some chips on the bottom side of it, as does this one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to list these or not. They're just fine on the top. Looks like they are 1938 Laughlin Riviera pattern 9-inch dishes, and it looks like I'm gonna copy the. Are these 9-inch or 8-inch? That's just 9-inch. Okay, let's do this one, the 9-inch. Looks like Homer Laughlin was the maker of Fiestaware. Now that I found out the manufacturer, because there was no marking on it. These sell for $15 each. And that is with shipping. Let's see what the yellow goes for. $13 each, and that does not include shipping. So shipping. And when I'm giving you these prices, yes, I am looking at solds. The yellow is going for 14, and it does have some chipping as well. And I'll run these through my auction. If my buyers cannot find value in it after it doesn't sell, I'll go ahead and put them on I'll put them on eBay myself. And if I was putting these on eBay, I would list them at 30 plus shipping, and even with the chips on the bottom. And just to give you an idea, here's what they look like. And when I say there's chipping, I mean it does look like it's significant chips, but when I'm looking on eBay, these are selling with the chips on them. So that's why I'd list them. I'd see how they did. I haven't seen Fiesta wear this old before, but I will tell you that it's something I would take a chance on, even in the condition they're in. I think they would still be good pieces for a collector. They're really not. The chips are not visible from the top. I'm gonna put not visible from at the top. Oh, I forgot to put that. And let's see this Edwin Knowles cameo dish. Edwin Knowles cameo bowl. I'm gonna guess this isn't gonna bring a lot. And it is rectangle. Let's see if that brings anything closer in my search. Huh. I don't see anything coming up on my search. So we're gonna just put what I think it is. Vintage, Edwin, Knowles. Cameo. If you guys aren't looking at glass when you're outsourcing, I strongly suggest you do so. There's a lot of money that can be made. Some of it can be fairly quick sellers. China, not as much. I'm not a big China type of guy, but 9x7x2. The last two dishes that I did, that's something that I would. It kind of excited me when I first saw it, just because of the bold colors. That's what you're really looking for, is those bold colors. That's what's going to bring you more money and be the fastest sellers. But then recognizing that it was Fiesta and vintage Fiesta, and after looking up, seeing that some of the soles were actually had some of the similar chips, so it looks like it might be a common issue with the older stuff, and people are still buying it to add to their collection. And my phone just crapped out on me. Device care storage, optimize. Take a picture of that one more time, just because my phone stopped on me while I was in the middle of listing it. Over there I have some character glasses that I'm hoping will do well too. Something we've done fairly well on is some of the character anchor hawking. The more you pick it, the more you'll recognize anchor hawking. There's quite a bit of money to be made there. I'm going to go put these out. I'll be right back. I'm almost at that point where I'm like, do I want to make coffee or do I want to head to the house? This looks like a rechargeable lantern. I might have to just plug it in to see if it'll hold a charge. It does. That holds the cable there. I'm going to plug this in for a little while. If I can find out where it plugs in. There it goes. And I want to make sure it holds charge before I list it, because if it doesn't have a charge, it's not going to do any good to try to sell it. And the light comes on. We'll leave it off for now. Okay, I'm gonna go get something else real quick to list. I'll be right back. There comes a time in one's life when you're out picking and you come across more dishware that nobody else wants, and you're wondering why. Well, a lot of folks that's my competition at the auction would not pick these. I get them because they're dirt cheap, because I have no competition with it, and then we're going to see if there's actually any value. Now, I do not do a lot of pull-and comps, if I was to be completely honest with you. If the deal's right, I just buy. And then I figure out. Okay, so there are quite a few of these listed. But when I go to look at solds, I'm going to see that these are retired patterns. And the cups and saucers, let me see what I got first. 4 cups and saucers by Franconia and K&A, which is what these are. Palladino patterns sold for $24.99 plus shipping. So I'm going to put these on eBay, simply because I don't have many buyers here locally that buy porcelain. Now these are going to be a little bit trickier to ship because they are porcelain, or china is more delicate. All these are in, that's a dessert. I'm going to see how many of these teacup saucers I have. I actually have saucers for each teacup. And I don't know if I should just I was gonna wipe that out for. Let's see if we can get rid of these within a week. I'm going to go back. I'm going to save that as a draft. Franconia Paladin. Now, a lot of times when you do these, like one of them will bring $15, right? Two sets of Franconia. There's a set of I think I'm gonna put these on at $50 free shipping, and then we'll see. I imagine they're going to cost me about $25 to ship. Roughly 20 to 25. And of course I forgot to take off the okay. Let me go get these other dishes. These I'm probably going to do individually to start, and then we'll see how they go from there. This one does have staining on it, so that one's not going to be any good. This one has some tape on it. that is a cup saucer. And these are dessert plates. Toss that one. And I'm doing free shipping on these as well. You know, I should go ahead and put the dimensions in there. Quarter. Hello. I was putting a few things on eBay as I was going through stuff. There was just some dishes I didn't think would sell on our auction, so I thought I'd put them on eBay real quick and get them out of the totes. So it's both, babe. I wish you wouldn't be so judgmental on everything that I do. We are ahead in the auction. But I've got totes and totes of stuff, and I'm trying to get some of our stuff done. So we have walkways, and this stuff was filling the last thing in a tote I was going through. I put some of the stuff in that tote on the auction. I came to these, and I'm trying to empty out totes, and it's just a couple listings I'm putting on eBay. I mean, it's equal priority to me.
Okay.
So I got I have 2 more listings to do of these dishes, and then I'm moving back over to our auction.
But how's it not full?
You said, I thought you said between 4:30 and 5.
And it's a quarter after 4.
Right, and like I said, I thought you said between 4:30 and 5.
Okay. I'll talk to you later.
I'll be right home. Bye.
I don't need you to come right home, though.
Okay, I love you.
Bye.
Bye. Well, folks, it is time for me to head home. Hope you all had a great day. Stay warm if the weather's anything like it is here. Be safe, and we will catch you next time.